Everybody. So, I thought I had figured out StreamYard and it wouldn't connect tonight. Because now it says chat enabled, but it wouldn't connect. So, I'm still working on it, guys. So, welcome, guys. Welcome. So, I did not have anything ready to upload for tonight. So, I was like, I'll just do a quick live and we'll do some paint skins. So there was a couple of you that wanted, and let me just see if there's chats on here. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guide your, okay. All right. So I've got a bunch of different colors all mixed up. I made up a few other ones today. So basically what I have done is I've got some wax paper. I used parchment paper last time and it didn't, it kind of like, I don't know, like a soggy piece of paper. That's kind of what it did. So I'm going to try the wax paper because that's a little bit thicker. So we're going to try that. So I just took an old palette and I just taped some wax paper to it. So we're going to do this one. And welcome, guys. I am not seeing any chat. So if you guys are chatting, I am not seeing it, but I just can't win with these lives, guys. I just can't. And then I also have, okay, now I'm seeing you. Hey, Gina. Hey, Cindy. Welcome, guys. All right, so it's working. So I don't know. I went in and I redid my Streamlab, and it finally said chat enabled. So I was like, okay. Hey, Charisse. I was going to go live from there so we could test it out before Saturday. But it wouldn't connect. I'm like, is it Hulazan, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I botched it. So yeah, so I'm going to move this one out of the way. And we are going to start with this one. So I'm going to do a couple of different techniques. I have just started doing the swipe with the cells. I've only like practiced like once. And that is how I made this skin right here with a swipe. So these are just some of the ones that I kind of played with. They're a little bit thin, a little bit wrinkled. You answer to most things, though. Hulazan. All right. I might have to come up with a nickname for you. So these were a little bit thin, but they still worked. I mean, they made some gorgeous pieces. Do I have one here? Probably not. Of course I don't. Of course I don't. But that's okay. So we're going to do a puddle pour first. And then I'm going to add some colors. My name is Michelle. Welcome, guys. So I'm just going to, this is just bare premium house paint mixed with Floetrol and water. And it's going to be a little bit, let me turn you, like tip you down here so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to make a puddle in the middle. So I just mixed this up tonight. So we could definitely have a few bubbles. but we'll get rid of those. No, and if you guys are going to be rude, I'm going to block you. We are a crafting channel. All right, so I'm just going to move this out just a bit. All right, so we have a gray base. So let me see. What are we going to do for colors? I want to do contrasting colors, but I want to do my swipe and black. So I'm going to save and I'm mix up some black after. So we are going to let me see, how do I want to do this? Just gonna put some colors down and whatever happens, happens. Oop. So this is just quinacridone magenta. The blue is primary blue. And let's do, let's see, what do I want to do? Let's do some ivory. Yes, Cindy, all these paints are mixed with 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint, and then water to thin them. And I can't remember, I think it was Princess Jasmine who had given me her recipe, and it works amazing. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the ivory, and let's see, what else is going to go with that? Let's put a little bit of copper. I did mix up some copper, and these are all, let me just grab a bottle. These are the brand paints that I use for most of these. If they're not in a pre-mixed pour bottle, it's this brand. Because that's the paint that I use when I paint with acrylics. All right, we're going to put a little bit of gold in here. Not gold, copper. Sorry, copper. All right. And I haven't used copper before, but I've heard that it can overrun. So I'm going to take some of my pre-mixed black, and we're going to put it in a cup. And this is why, guys, when I do my craft I'm such a mess. I am a mess. So we're going to just put a little bit of the black paint in here. And I'm going to put 1 drop of this, yeah, the metallics definitely tend to take over. So I'm going to put just a big drop. I didn't mean to go that big, but that's what we got. So, and I'm going to stir this really, really good. And I am going to dip the back of, hey, Christina, you like that pink? Yeah, that's quinacridone magenta. I just mixed that one tonight. So I'm going to just put the back side of that in the paint. Wow, words tonight. And I am going to go at an angle sideways and then slowly run this across the top. And you can see all those cells already popping up. That's because there's a lot of the silicone in there. More than I wanted, but we're going to stretch this. So, like I said, I am still new to this. So, all right, you know what? I'm going to stretch it a little bit beforehand because I have a big negative space and I do want to add some more color there, but I want to kind of get this stretched a little bit and see what we get for a look. All right, so that is kind of where we're at. So it gives us like a lot of different colors. I don't like this is just gray and black. So I think when I swipe this, I'm going to swipe up over that. So we're going to make another puddle here. And go back with the copper. So, I mean, you can use any colors really that you want. And I think with this one, I'm going to add a little bit of cobalt blue onto this pile, just to see what we get for a variation. Okay, so I've got my black on here. So I'm going to go with this color, and we are going to swipe this like that. So that gave us a whole nother set of colors. And I still have a lot of negative space right there. So we're gonna see if we can stretch this out without distorting too much. Oh, that's kind of cool right in there. And then we'll kind of recenter it. So I'm trying to keep it so you guys can see. This is bringing me back to my paint pouring days. I know I started out with paint pouring, and then I moved on to regular painting. So I'm just gonna leave this. This has some really cool colors and textures that would be pretty in some pieces of jewelry. So I'm gonna set this one over here on my table. So depending on how thick they are will depend on how long they take to dry. So this one I'm going to do a little bit different. We're gonna make like lines. I don't think I'm gonna use a base. I'm debating. Because I want to, I can do two on here. Let's see. Let's do a black base. I'm going to make jewelry with them. So I am just gonna put some black. Let's put some orange, kind of make like flame colors. And And I wanted to bring down a painting that I had done, which I'm going to do on my painting channel coming up soon, because I haven't posted over there in a while, so I've got to start showing that channel some love if I want it to grow. And I'm just going to go around the outside with some of that red. And let's see what we get if we just swirl through. It would help with the cells to have a base, yes. This one I'm not doing I'm not doing cells with this one. I'm going to do like just, we're going to run this palette knife through it. Just to get some different designs. I'm going to take my little dotting tool here and just kind of make some different little patterns on the outside. Oh, so that looks really good, guys. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna move it just a little, just to see what we get for some different variations of those patterns. I'm trying to leave my paint skins a little bit thicker than I did the last time, because I think they would make better pieces that way. I'm not sure. Those of you that have done these, what are your thoughts? Thicker or thinner? All right, so now it brought more of the black out. So let's run some of this orange into the black. It is really pretty though. All right, so we're gonna leave that one over here. And let's do, let me see. Let me try a white base and we'll put some colors through it, and then I will swipe with the black. And we'll do another swipe over here. So I'm just gonna give it a cushion. So this paper is definitely working better than the other stuff was, for sure. All right, so we've got somebody saying pink, so we'll put some pink in here. And this time I'm gonna lay my paint down a little different. And this is also these are both magentas. So we're gonna use, and the cover's already off on this one. So this is like a darker magenta. So we'll put that down through the middle. And let's put some metallic silver and see what we get. And And I'm going to go back through with this magenta because this sank right down to the bottom. So hopefully we can get that to pull back up. And I'm going to... Oh, thanks, Cindy. Oh. And we will, with our... You know what? I'm going to add some more black to this because there's way too much silicone in there. And then I will just find a container that I can put this in. Because that's way, way too much silicone in there. I don't want huge cells. All right. So let's... Oh. I'm gonna swipe this like that. And I'm going to have to fix my one over here. I'm going to have to do them one at a time, guys, because I'm messing up my other one. All right, so what I'm going to do... We're going to cut this... And I'm gonna respread this one a little bit. Kind of lost my orange in the mix-up here. All right, so I'm gonna set this over on the other table here. And that way I'm only working with one at a time because I was making a mess. All right, so let's... See, I'm kind of liking that little swirl thing there. And then we will come back. And this is giving some really cool sheen in the middle. All right, so let me... And then I'll try to pull that. And then we'll bring it back. And I think that is going to make a pretty skin. Yeah, that pink is beautiful. And it mixed with the silver and it made like this really, really unique color. And I can't pick it up and show you because it'll screw it up. So I'm going to slide this over on my table. And we will just get another one. And not too much black. Yes, definitely. Because sometimes the black takes over. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it on the back side because it's hard to swipe with the rim around here. So I'm going to, I'll leave it big, but what I'm gonna do is tape it. And that might help. Just kind of like keeping it in place while I make my design. And then I can just lift that off. Okay. All right. Guess we're gonna go with this. I think this will work much better. You know, that way it just kind of like holds that down. Yes, I do, Cindy. I got some blues. I have got primary blue, I've got cobalt blue, and I have a tropical blue and a deep turquoise. So these are the ones we're gonna do next. I tried to pull out a variety of different colors. So that way there, you know. Now, should I do a base? That is the question. I do want to try another swipe, but I think I'm going to swipe with a different color. Yes, I love blues too. I'm going to be making jewelry with them. I'll be putting them, oh, I had one, and I don't know where it is. Because I had made a, oh, here it is. Here it is. So the one that I had made on the live, my daughter took. So then I made this one. So basically you just take the glass cabochon, you find a spot on the paint skin, and I found that the liquid fusion glue works the best. It gives you a nice clear base when it dries, and then you cut it out, and then you just E6000 the cabochon into your jewelry piece. So, yes. So I want some different colors that I can play around with. So, how about if I do an emerald green base with the blues over it? That way we'll get a hint of the green through the piece, hopefully, and we'll have all the blues on the top. And this is not as dark as I want, but it will work. You know, sometimes we just got to work with what we got. Okay. So I'm just going to move this a little. I am going to this one has a lot of bubbles, so all right, let's see. Let's go with the dark blue, and just trying to think of which way I want to lay them to swipe them. So I want to I'll do one swipe this way and then one swipe this way. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to just, I'm going to do 1/2 first, and then we'll do the light blue. This is the cobalt. And then we'll do the deep turquoise. And the tropical blue. So kind of like dark light, dark light. And we'll go back with the dark again. And then the cobalt. And the deep, this one, deep turquoise. And then the light turquoise. And I'm going to use white as my swipe color. So I'm going to put some white in there. And I'm only going to put a dot of the silicone oil. Because I don't want big cells. I want little cells. And we will give that a stir. And I am going to pop a couple bubbles that I see. And we get this all on. Okay, so this time I should be able to swipe much better because I don't have that lip. Oh yeah. Look at that, guys. That is gorgeous. So I'm going to use more blue on this darker blue on this side. I love those colors, but I do want some really dark. So I'm going to put this here, and let me see. So I think I'm going to use just these two and see what we get. Sorry about the walking you hear upstairs. Okay, so we will go back in with the white. Oh crap, I wanted to swipe this way, but I'm going to swipe that way. That's okay. It's okay. You know, because sometimes you're in the mood for jewelry, but you're like, oh, I don't like this color skin. Yeah, it's definitely beachy. So I'm going to grab a little bit of the green with this white, and we are going to bring that out. And then we'll just move it a little. I don't want to stretch too much, but I do want to use up some of that green. Oh, this is so pretty, guys. All right, now I'm going to just try to bring it back and get that centered. these definitely would make really good, hey Sue, like beachy pendant type things. All right, so I'm gonna unstick this, and I might try a small blowout. Skin. We will see. All right, so I'm just gonna slide this over on my other table so that it can lay flat. There we go. Because then it just slides right off. Okay, so I do have my little blow dryer here. I might get paint everywhere. Oh, I didn't think about cutting boards. How do you do that? Because I make keychains, and then jewelry, but I didn't even think about cutting boards. So do you like pour it on the cutting board? Now you got me. Because I've got a bunch of cutting boards that I had bought, and I don't know, I haven't done anything with them. All right, so we're gonna tape this piece down, and we'll just tape the two corners. Oh, thank you. Yes, I actually did my hair and my makeup, and I left my hair long because you need to make some skins. Yes. I'm like, at first, when I was telling my daughter that I was going to be making skins, she's like, what are you talking about? And she absolutely loves the skins now. So, yes, my hair has gotten really long. So I figured I'd leave it down. I usually always put it up. But because I'm only doing this, I don't have resin out, then I don't have to worry about it so much. Okay, so let me see if I can unstick. Oh, I can. There we go. All right, so we're going to do a puddle pour. All right, let me use my... Oh, thank you. This, yeah, this is one of the only shirts that I don't have like major paint stains on. All right, so we're gonna pour a little bit of a pillow layer. I wanted to bring down my other paintings and I forgot. All right, let's move this just a bit. I'm gonna pop them bubbles. All right, so let me see. We've done red, black, and orange. We've done the turquoises. We've done a hodgepodge of colors. How about if we do... I better put my cover on my paint here. Made some urns for cats with paint skins for a look. Oh my gosh, that's an awesome idea. Yes, I should do yellow because I have not done yellow. I haven't done this yellow, and I haven't done this green. And, oh, hang on here. I've also got, oh, this is iridescent raspberry. And this is a, like a metallic purple. So, yeah. And I'm going to try and blow it out, even though I'm making a skin. I just want to see what it's going to look like. I can always do a swipe through. All right, so this is a metallic color. This is absolutely beautiful in the paintings. All right, so we're going to make a puddle in the middle. And then I'm going to do the raspberry flash. And we'll do the green, and then I'll do the yellow on the top. Because then the yellow and that green will make a much lighter green. And, do I want to add, I have copper, I have silver. I'm in a total make mode for the craft convention on April. There is a craft convention? I want to know where a craft convention is. And I'm going to go back in. Let me see. I'm going to go back in with the iridescent pink because I have a feeling we're going to lose that. This is probably way more paint than we even need, but we're going to see what we get. And let's put a pop of, it's in Austin, Texas. Oh yeah, I heard some of the girls are going there. Oh, I can't remember her name, but she's from Canada and she's going to that. Oh man, I would have loved that. All right, let's just blow this out and see what we get. I'm going to blow on low and hope and pray. It's a 3-day event. Oh, maybe next year. Maybe next year. All right, so. Oh. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at this. This is stunning. I can't even believe that this is going to be a paint skin. I can't even believe it. It's beautiful. I did lose quite a bit of the yellow, but there is still enough in there. And we are getting a little bit of cells. But look at that. That is beautiful. So I'm sure that's going to make some beautiful some beautiful skins. All right, so let's, and now I have to untape this from the bottom because this went over the tape. Oop. All right, so I have got to find a flat spot to slide this off because this is absolutely beautiful. And there we go. All right. So we'll do one more and I'll do it a swipe. And what colors should we use, guys? Put it in the comments. What colors should I put down for a base color, and then because I've done like a couple of paintings that I didn't film because I was playing, and they came out absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna yell up and see if my husband can pass them down to me. What do you use to seal the cutting board? Thanks for the hearts, guys. All right. So let's wonder how red, purple, and green. You use resin on the painted part and then the food safe oil for the cutting board. So you do your paint pour on the board, and then you resin that, and then you seal the rest with food safe. I'm gonna have to try that. Pink, blue, red, yellow. Okay. So which, the darker pink or the lighter pink? Pink, blue, red, and yellow. She adds a skin. Okay, the light pink, okay. So, we have got pink, blue, red, yellow. Pink, blue, red, yellow. Okay. Oh, so you have done both, paint skins and actual pours. How do you, if you use the paint skins, what do you use to adhere it to the board? And do you have to do anything to the board first? And Jasmine, I am using your recipe, girl. I bet they're beautiful too. What color should we use for a base color? Oh, you know what? I also made up, this really mucky color, but I want to try it. It was the leftover blue, the leftover red, and I believe the yellow. And I threw it, just a gloss medium, a blue base. Okay. Yeah, so I just threw them all in there, and it is what it is. All right, so let's do a blue base. And I'm gonna try and do this one a little bit longer, so I have more room to swipe. There. And then we'll do the pink. See, I would like to make Lazy Susans. That's what I told my husband. He's got to get busy and figure out how to make like homemade ones. All right, so I'm going to put the lines going this way. And I got a Gooby. There we go. I think I got it out. All right, so this is going to get scary. Awesome. Thank you. All right, so and then we'll do some red. Pop bubble. And then we will do some yellow. Oh God, another one that got screwed. All right, and then we're gonna go back with the pink. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swipe half in white and half in black to see what the difference in the color. My favorite colors are blue. All right, and then we need some more of the red. And then some yellow. I'm going to put a little bit more here because the yellow seems to want to fall through. Okay. So, I'm going to get my knife, and I'm going to go in with the white first, and then I'll spin it around, and yours is purple. Yours is yellow. Tolerance and compression, but waiting for 5 months for $350 order. Oh my gosh, yeah, no. Yours are blues and greens. You hate pink. Yeah, I'm not much of a pink person. I'm more of blues and purples would be my like go-tos for sure. Oh, that's okay, Mary Beth. You're 250% a pink girl. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and swipe this. And hopefully don't lose all that color. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of black, and we're gonna swipe the other side in the black and see what we get. And I definitely have way too much base color down. All right, so the black, not so much. That is not showing as much for sure. I got a piece of my paper sticking up there, in here. Although, I don't know, look at these cells that are starting to, they're starting to, it is super pretty. It's just not a lot of color. I'm gonna see if I can get some going down and then come back the other way. Because this one will probably take 3 days to dry if I don't thin it out some, because it's pretty thick. And I got a wrinkle in my paper because I didn't tape the ends down. Now we lost the cells by stretching it, but I can maybe go back over it just a little bit. Okay. That actually looks kind of cool. Austin's a great town for art. Yeah, I've got to hit, that's probably what I should have done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take some white and I'm going to swipe over this part. Although the colors are really, I don't know, the colors are really pretty. It's just, this is a very dark, dark area. So maybe, let me put some of this pink, because we don't have, this pink here didn't show up much. So we're going to put a little bit of this. And let's put some of the quinacridone magenta, the lighter one, and we'll swipe these two colors going that way and see what we get. But I will swipe with the white. All right, so and let's see what we get here. So that way we have some of that beautiful. I have been going live usually on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and I didn't have a video ready because I didn't sleep good the night before last. Like, I didn't sleep, and I was just way too tired yesterday to even think about doing a project. So I decided that, well, since I don't have anything ready, and I know I've had a few people ask how I make paint skins, I figured I would do an impromptu live, and we would just make a few paint skins, and then when I get ready to make jewelry next time, I'll have a lot to choose from. So So I did start a project for tomorrow, so there should be one tomorrow, a video. And guys, guess what? I can go live on my painting page, and I only have 52 subscribers. I tried it the other day, and it said you'll be able to go live in 24 hours on this page. So I was like, oh, okay. So I just waited, and the next day had gone by, and I had forgot all about it. So I went on when I remembered, and it said that I could go live. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I'm hoping to be going live on that channel doing paintings. So that might help get a little bit more subscribers over there. It is hard to keep up. Oh no, you're on puppy duty mode. That's right, because you got all those beautiful little puppies. Yes, it is. It's hard, especially like I want to produce something every day because my channel is growing. But if I have like one little hiccup day or whatever, it throws me for a loop. But do it now that I'm not so afraid to go live on here anymore. I can always go live and do something. So I am going to be going live on Saturday night, guys. So I was thinking about maybe doing a resin project, even though you wouldn't be able to see the finished product until probably like my next video. But what should I go live doing? Give me some ideas. Because I'll do anything. It's just a matter of, I'd like to know what you guys want to see. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I could do, like if I did something with resin, maybe I could do something with flowers. I don't know. Painting molds. I mean, I could even do a painting on this channel. Saturday at 8. No, I don't have a dragon notebook mold. I'm going to be able to stay tonight. Have a great time. Doing better for the next show. Good night, everybody. Good night, Mary Beth. Thank you for stopping in. Do something with flowers. I have made a few molds. The only molds that right now that I do are my little plugs for the lights. But I do want to make a mold of my Doughboy collection that was my mom's. So I just have to get some more silicone. Because I like the 0 hardness for like making 3D ones. I should do that. Do the Pillsbury Doughboy. Because I think it's the 10 hardness and the 30 hardness. Dove with flowers. I don't have a dove mold, but I could definitely do something with flowers because I do have flowers, and I do have a couple of new molds. One of them is a tall, skinny, like rectangle, and the other one's like a square box. Welcome, guys. I see some new people jumping in. Squid Game. Hello. All right, so I'm going to tape this, and I do want to use that putrid color that I made just to see what we get. It ain't going to be anything that spectacular, I'm sure, but I want to try it because, I mean, it's just going to waste in there if I don't do something with it, so we might as well do something with it, right? I am making paint skins, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ones that I made on this. This is going to be the 7th one, and probably the last. I said we'd try to keep this one quick. So, because that is a dark color, I'm going to use a white base. And all right, so let's just fill in some of them little hollow spots so we get a good little base. So this is the mismatch putrid color that I made. So we're gonna plop some down and see it's almost like, I say it's a putrid color, but it really isn't. It's almost like a burgundy. And it has thickened up a little bit by sitting here. But I wanted to use it up because why waste it, right? All right, come on. I know there's another drop in here. All right. Color is nice. Pink and silver. Oh, yes. Pink and silver, definitely with that color, is going to be gorgeous. And I'll do both of, well, actually I have, this is a magenta, this is a magenta. Base with pink, turquoise, gold, and lime green. Oh, that is a beautiful combination. That's the one that I haven't mixed up any lime greens or anything like that. But all right, so we'll do all the dark pink, the dark magenta, the light magenta. This actually looks more red, but it is magenta. I'll just put a little bit on this side. And we're going to do this iridescent raspberry flash. I'm going to put this over the pink and see if I can get some of this to stay. When I put it on the regular color, like the base color, it seems to, and I got a gooby, seems to just go to the bottom. So I'm hoping by adding it to the top, it won't. Okay, so we've got the pinks, We've got that other color, silver. That's what we said, silver. All right, so we're gonna put the silver kind of this way. I don't want to do too much. I don't want it to take over, but I do want a little bit of silver in there. And do we swipe with black, or do we not swipe and blow? Oh, that's actually really pretty. Add some blue, please. Okay, I can do that. I can add some blue. We'll add some blue on this side. All right, the blowing is definitely making that side a little bit muddy. I'm gonna move it around a little bit and then I'm gonna swipe through it. Turn it this way so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'll just kind of bring her back to the middle. And let's swipe with some black. It still looks good. You're staying up late, you don't know why. Swipe with black, that's what I was thinking. Just to give it that contrast. And I think I'm going to run it down the middle. Now I'm one, oh, sorry, I didn't flip you back down, guys, sorry. I'm one that doesn't usually like the cells, but I am liking the swiping technique, so. And I'm hoping that some of that silver really pops through. Yeah, definitely way too much oil in there. I'm getting wicked polka dots. And I'm not liking the polka dots. I like the little cells. Or I like the deformed ones. I don't like it when they're just uniform. I can never blow with a straw. I guess I'm full of hot air. And I can't blow with my mouth because it doesn't do anything. I'm liking this part, so I don't want to lose too much of that, but I do want some of these cells to kind of tone down a little bit. All right, now if I bring it back, I just don't like them uniform. So this one's going to be cool because we can make jewelry with the pinks, the grays, and that reddish. And then we have this that would make jewelry on the lighter side. This is more on the darker side. Thank you. So yeah, it's kind of like, ooh, that's pretty. All right, let me see if I can blow on this end. Ooh, look at that. That is way better. So maybe just breaking those cells up a little bit by blowing on them. Not a lot. Just enough to kind of distort them. Like right here, there's a bunch of silver. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's kind of cool. The blue mixing with the magenta made purple. It did. It made a really pretty purple too. Alrighty, guys. Are there any other combos that you would like to see before I say goodnight? Put my tape over here. Ooh. I am headed to bed. It was super early morning. I shot you an email with some pictures of the cutting boards and some Lazy Susans. Awesome. Thank you so much, Princess Jasmine. Good night. Alrighty, guys. Let me just put you guys... Okay, so you'd like to see black, white, red, and gold. Okay, so let me put this on my other table over here so it can dry. All right. So we will do black, white, red, and gold, which is pretty, almost close to the first one we did. All right, so I'm going to cut this in half. So I'll make smaller ones of these because I'm running out of room over there to store them. All right. Any particular base color? Black, red. I don't have gold, but I have copper, which is very close. Black, white, red, and gold. All right. That is fine. it's midnight where you are. It is 9:21 here. Okay, so what do we use for a base color for these? Let's see. How about if we don't use a base color and we just pour the colors, and then I will do like a swipe over it. All right, so let's see. We'll do some red. And we'll do a red here. Oh, it's 7:20 there. All right, so, and then we'll do, oh, we'll do some black. And I think I'm gonna swipe this with, I'm trying to think here. I made this pile too far back. So I'm gonna have to do another row. Oh, let me do some white. It's 2:22 there. Ugh. Yuck. All right, so then we did the white. So then we'll, oh, I gotta put white on the other end. And then we'll do the red. And we'll do some more black. And then we'll do the gold. Well, copper. Gold. It's the closest I had to gold. All right. So we maybe, just maybe, we will, how about if we, let's see, I'm gonna run this, like that. And let's see, all right. And then this one we will go the opposite. So when you're making paint skins, you can pretty much make, you know, any design you want. You can blow them, you can stretch them, swipe them. And I don't want to stretch too far because I don't want to lose the red. Let's see. kind of really digging some of the, like this area here. That little bit of silver, not silver, the copper is mixing in with that black, and it's really making a pretty color. The only part I'm not liking is the center. Oh, but that ain't too bad. Oh. Oh, I don't know. You're having high winds? We finally lost our high winds. Yes, we finally, the winds have finally died down. All right. I'm not liking this right in here either. I am loving this section right here. Now I want to do black, red, and that gold. I think that would just be beautiful. Not liking the centerpiece at all. So we're going to add more paint. They blew over to your house in New York? Yeah. Well, it's probably coming back this way, I'm sure. Last year and this year has been the most wind we've ever seen. Thank you, Terry. Welcome. In the black, I ended up adding way too much. I only put one drop in the white, but in the black, I put way too much. Okay, so I'm liking that a little bit better. Okay, I'm liking that better. It was like too much, I don't know, in the middle. Okay, now I'm liking the different designs. And I know it's hard to see, but and I don't want to lose that black and red section. I love that. I will definitely be making something out of that black and red for me. Yeah, the bent straw works good. We had 73 centimeters of snow in Montreal. Oh, yuck. You're not going to lose power though? Oh, that's good. All right. So these are what we came up with tonight for our paint skins. So I'll move this over there. And then what I'm going to do is on Saturday, when I go live, I will show you the dried paint skins that we did tonight. So that way I know they'll all be dry, and you'll be able to see the finished, you know, look of them on Saturday's live. You're welcome, Sue. So thank you guys all for joining me tonight. I'm still going to work on the other one and figure out why it did not connect. It connected the first time I used it, but I didn't have comments. Now I've got comments, but it wouldn't connect. So I'm going to have to play with that some more. So hopefully on Saturday, I will get that worked out. So, yeah. I might try it on my painting channel, maybe tomorrow afternoon. I might just pop over there on that channel and see if it works. I don't know, because I gotta get a few paintings done for my paint channel. So, alrighty, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It has been so much fun. Before you forget, where do I get my gloves? I get them on Amazon. The new ones that I got, the protein free, I got on Amazon. If you want, I can send you the link. Alrighty, guys. Good night, everybody, and I will see you guys later. But I gotta remember that I have to stop my screen sharing before I end here. Hang on. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Night, everyone.